Hi guys, it's Anna, and today I'm going to show you how to set up your Semester 2 course pages in eCLASS by copying selected components from your Semester 1 course pages. Remember that you should only do this if your Semester 1 course pages were set up correctly with the Parkview template to start with. So I'm going to start on my new page, your Semester 2 page, and click Course Admin. And I'm going to choose Import, Export, Copy Components. And then I'm going to let it know what course I want to copy from, which is going to be your Semester 1 course. So course to copy, I'm going to search for offering. And you're going to go ahead, it's going to pop up another window. You're going to go ahead and search for school year S1 because you want to copy your Semester 1 course page. Remember that school year in eCLASS represents what the new year is going to be in January in Semester 2. So I'm making this video in the 21-22 school year, so I'm going to search for 2022 S1 here. 2022 S1. You will only need to search for that because you only likely have access to your own course pages. I have access to a lot of course pages, so I'm also going to put the teacher's last name here. All right, I'm going to select the course that I want based on the offering name here, which is the name of the course. Add selected, and it's going to take a second and refresh this page and show the name of that course right here. And then do not choose copy all components. Do not do that. We have a lot of course pages that have ended up being a hot mess because people keep copying all components and they have tons and tons of duplicate items. Some of those are even hard for the students to navigate. It's hard for the teacher to navigate. So do not copy that all components with that blue button. You're going to click Select Components, and we're going to choose just the things we need to carry over to Semester 2. So these are the things that you definitely need to check. Content, and you're going to choose Select Individual Items to Copy. On every one of these components, you're going to choose Select Individual Items to Copy. We want to review exactly what we're copying. Normally, you would not copy content because you don't really need your Semester 1 content carried over to Semester 2, but we did have a Start Here folder or module in content in our template, and we do want to copy that over because that has some helpful information for students. So content, select individual items to copy. You're also going to do course files, home pages, navigation bars, and widgets. Okay, on every one of those, you're going to check the box and change it to select individual items to copy so we can review what we're copying before we copy it over. If you're using them, you can copy your release conditions over if you want to reuse them second semester. All right, so I'm going to continue. And what it's going to do is take me through each one of those components that I checked and show me what's there, and I'm going to choose what I want to copy. So starting in content, this particular teacher only has 2 modules in content, the Start Here module, and that's the one that we copied from the Parkview template that we want to bring over and reuse. So I'm going to check that. This also has a web tiles. Notice that there's no plus sign to expand this. That means this web tiles content module is empty. Every blank course page has a web tiles content module, so if I were to copy this, I'm going to be making a duplicate, so I don't want to copy it again. You will only need to check this box if you have customized your own web tiles on your Semester 1 page and you want to reuse those and bring them over. So I'm going to click Continue. Now it's going to show me all of my widgets and ask me what I want to copy. You definitely want to copy your teacher information widget that you updated with your picture and your information. This teacher also has 2 custom widgets that she has made for the Google Calendar and Google Classroom. So if you've got custom widgets that you want to reuse, you can copy those over as well. I'm going to click Continue. And now it's going to show me my home pages. You likely only have one listed here, 2021 Parkview template page, so I'm going to select it and continue. Again, with navigation bars, Parkview nav bar is probably the only one you have here. You may have something different if you've customized that you want to reuse, but I'm going to copy the Parkview nav bar and continue. And so now it's showing me course files. Course files is everything you've uploaded into your course. So a lot of these documents here are things that are in the already in the Start Here folder. You'll also see things here like PDFs you've dropped into content and things like that. You don't need to copy all of those over, so do not select all here. But you definitely do need to get the picture that you added to your teacher information widget. That won't copy over automatically. The things that were in the Start Here module are going to copy over automatically. So I want to choose the photo that was in the teacher information widget. And then if you've got any other custom widgets that you've added photos to or other files, you would select them here as well. So I'm going to click continue. And now it's going to show me exactly what it is that I'm copying. And I'm going to click finish. And this shows me my copying history. Notice that, remember that this will show that it's in progress, but you don't have to stay on this page and watch it copy. So if you have multiple course pages to set up, you can go ahead to the other pages and work on them at this point. I'm going to go ahead and click on the name of the course to go back to the front page, and I should see the whole thing update into the correct template with the teacher information already filled in, etc. So I've got here a blank page. It's got the teacher information already. It's got the Google Calendar for that Google Classroom, etc. So that is how you set up your Semester 2 course pages. Let me know if you have any questions, guys. Feel free to make an appointment or drop by. Thanks.